came across the Bering Straits to a land no human had ever seen, to an undisturbed land, unknown to the hand of man. 100 years before Columbus, the old women shaman had a terrible dream of an angry people who would come from the east and bring a deadly scourge. And so, 500,000 Tupinamba, coastal Brazilian Indians, men, women, and children, marched inland in search of protection over 1,000 miles to a land they called Grandfatherland. There the old women said the scourge would end without touching them. And today they remain safe in their forest. And while the destruction approaches, the old women said the scourge would not pass. But on the plains, they danced the ghost dance as they fought the white man without a chance. Yes, they danced the ghost dance against a swarm who came to harm. And so they danced, all the Indians danced. And the old shaman rose in the blazing sky of fire. Blood rain fell as she points to the east in terror, while bidding from the west her eyes flash a bone-cracking lightning. And in the vortex of the western sky come a legion of forms. And their prayers were answered, as anyone can see in walking the streets today. And yet when we hear people say, oh, the Asians are taking over, or they're buying up the real estate, think of Chief Joseph, who dismayed at the broken treaties and bitter at the trails of tears said, these white men come in such numbers, we cannot make arrows fast enough, nor could there be enough bullets in the world to kill them all. And so they danced the ghost dance, as the Indian prophet Vovoka said, after kicking Bear's long journey beyond the shining mountains when they found him. And the prophecy said, dance, and all the dead would come back to life and bring strength, just as the prophet Vovoka had said. And the white men's bullets would kill no more, driven away from the red man's shore, and dance they did, but they danced in vain, as blood ran red throughout the plains. In a frenzy of murder, the Indian was driven. We begged for life, said Red Cloud, and the white men thought we wanted theirs. But still they danced, night and day, and waited in their camps. In desolate jails called reservations, they waited, for to dance was illegal, to be Indian was outlawed. And so, when we look into the face of this Korean American, I see the reborn spirit of a Kiowa. In the walk of that Japanese American, I see the ancestor of the Cheyenne. In these tourists from China, I see the souls of the massacred native of America. And as I look to the west, in the blaze of the red sunset, it seems poetic justice that there is an endless tide waiting on the Asian shores to return to the land of their ancestors, to the call of the dancers, to the land of the grandfather, which has been endangered by such an angry people. Let the ghosts now return, and let them dance with the living.